Assalamualaikum students, welcome to AppSec 4 Code online program. I'm your teacher and I'm going to teach to class 7th and my subject is geography. I hope you all are doing well. Let's have a recap of whatever we have done in previous 3 weeks in geography. We are done with what is an earthquake. What is an earthquake? Earthquakes are the tremors that have occurred in the earth's crust. How an earthquake occurs? It occurs when the two plates they buckle up, they subduct, and these two plates can be of different density or they can be of the same density. Factors that affect the intensity of an earthquake. What are those factors? These factors include population density, distance from the epicenter, and the building material, and it can also include magnitude, and I think the magnitude is the most important factor. How earthquakes impact people. How it impacts us? It impacts us like after the earthquake, what is going to happen? We will face disruption of services, even destruction of property, loss of life, landslides. Now, the ways to reduce the impact of an earthquake. How can we reduce it? We can reduce it by making our buildings according to our environment, according to those which are earthquake resistant, those that material can be used in it. Now, land use regulations can be applied. Then we can also have emergency drills. This is all that we are already done with. Now come here to this week's tasks. First task is the reading, page 12 and 13. Read the pictures as well and highlight important points. Your second task is write the meanings of any 7 difficult words. And third task is the digital literacy. In digital literacy, you are to search out about the largest earthquake ever recorded, the damage occurred, and after effects. You are supposed to write it down on your loose sheets. Let's see in this diagram, in this map, what is shown over here. It's the areas affected by earthquakes in 2005. Look at the center, that is the epicenter. Epicenter means the earth surface where the earthquake occurs. Here in 2005 earthquake, Muzaffarabad and Balakot, they are the two areas which are the epicenter. Now the factual details of an earthquake 2005. On October 8, 2005, and the timing is the morning time, 7.6 magnitude earthquake occurred in Pakistan. It was a devastating one. Its epicenter was located about 19 kilometers from the city of Muzaffarabad in Azad Jammu and Kashmir. These are the areas which were highly affected by this earthquake. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is also one of the areas that is largely being affected by this earthquake. Now the reasons of the earthquake. Why earthquake happened? First one reason is because we are lying on the fault lines. We have the continental Eurasian plate and oceanic Indian plate, and both of these plates join together here where Pakistan is lying. That is why earthquakes are the common sight for us. And what happens at that time? The Indian plate subducts. It has gone down below the Eurasian plates because Eurasian plates density is larger than that of the Indian plate, so it has to go down. The Indian plate has to go down. So within this process, heat or the energy is produced, and that energy was very big one, resulting in the sudden release of pent up energy and a massive earthquake. Now, the reasons for the devastation, why we have seen such a large type of devastation over here in Pakistan. First thing is that earthquake happens, or the epicenter was in the densely populated areas of Muzaffarabad. Muzaffarabad at that time was very densely populated, and it was a mountainous area as well. And the focus of the earthquake was only 26 kilometer below the earth's surface. It was not very much deep down. That is why the aftershocks and even the shock waves after the earthquake, they were very large ones. The 7.6 magnitude earthquake not only unleashed, it has not given out tremendous geological energy, the internal structure of Earth's energy on the cities. The main earthquake was also followed by the series of large magnitude aftershocks. Aftershocks, they were being witnessed by the common people even after 1 week. The buildings, they were poorly constructed. They were not the earthquake resistant buildings. The, the severity of the damage to the physical infrastructure in Muzaffarabad, obviously, when the infrastructure was not good enough, it was not resistant. What happens? The schools and buildings, they collapse, and the people were not prepared. This is the one of the main point, that people were not prepared. We do not have at that time even the earthquake drills. Even today we uh, we have sometime earthquake drills in our schools as well, but at larger scale there, this is what is not happening, and we need to do work on it. We need to have a work on it. Here, see, this is a picture. It's a picture of a debris of a building, and there are two men, one of the boy and a man. They are trying to take out something out of it. It can be any person who is just stuck over there. They are trying to just take out that debris. Now, the aftermath. Death toll was 79,000. It's a big figure. 79,000 people, they passed away within one, or within a week. Villages were completely destroyed. They were wiped out. More than 3 million people, they become homeless. Again, 3 million means 36 lakh people, they become homeless. Landsliding, obviously it was a mountainous area, so landsliding was a common factor. And afterward what happened is that rescue teams also, landsliding for them is one of the important factor that prevent them from rescuing people. The international aid and rescue workers from many countries, they also came over here with food, medicine, and tents, in order to help out the affected peoples. I'm going to show you one of the video in order to show you the devastation and see the people how they have reacted.